coming. Next year will come for another team a little early. But before we went out, we had to handle some business. Washington gets the W. You see what it is. Left hand up. Let's go. Commanders get it done 26-6. I am absolutely excited. I'm excited because my guy Sam Howell came in there and did what he needed to do. I am glad for that. But here we go, Janae. Like I said yesterday, I'm not going to gloat. Partially, that was because of the fantasy. But the other part is because did y'all show up yesterday? Because
we played horrible.
I mean, part of it didn't even feel good because it was like, we're not supposed to dominate you like this. And it was like, all right.
We played absolutely horrible. We played absolutely horrible. Now, we had defensive moments that could have worked, but if your offense isn't churning at all, like we were shut out altogether. 1 touchdown. That's it. That was a shutout. In my book, that was a shutout.
I don't know what happened with y'all.
I mean, your team showed up. I mean, what kind of energy was that?
Look, but it wasn't even that. But look, let's break it down honestly, because it was y'all's mistakes that gave us the opportunity. First, your punter drops the ball and gives us a short field.
Turpin gives you the ball short.
And exactly, Turpin gives it to us. That's back to, that's 2 plays that were huge.
Dak throws the interception. Right,
he throws 2. Technically, he threw 2 pick sixes because the first time he threw it, Fuller dropped it, and then he threw it right back to him.
Right back to him.
Like,
right
what
back
happened? What happened with y'all? Because
I don't know.
that didn't look like y'all.
I think, no offense, Washington Commanders fans, I think they took y'all for granted. They thought that y'all was going to come in and do nothing. And I honestly, in my mind, I don't know, Ash, maybe I'm giving them an excuse, but I really know that they've been preparing for Tampa. We've known this for weeks, so it's not like, I just think that they definitely washed out. No excuse. Everybody sucked. Dak was absolutely horrible. But it's a fall before the rise. I think it's the fall before. You need one of these games, though. You need a humbling game. If everybody keeps talking about the interceptions, but Dak is throwing 30 points or 35 points, it's the same narrative. He's throwing the interceptions, but he's dominating. Let's see when a team takes you completely out. Beck's thinking that they have a chance now because that's what I'm saying. It's like we needed this. I feel like it won't be the same next week. I'm calling it. But I also think that that was just a bad game, but they needed one of those just humbling, smash out games. And it made me mad. I'll take a horrible game this week over me too.
But look, so I understand why you guys started Dak and all those guys. I get all that. Because you had an opportunity with the Philly loss to sit there and make it as a number 1 seed. I mean, you needed San Francisco to lose too. Now, San Francisco, they stomped Arizona, so we knew what was going on. But still, you had an opportunity to win the division. So I get why you keep them in there. And like you were saying, I don't know if they were score watching or going back and forth trying to see. But the problem is, Janae, like, when do you get to that point? Like you said, after halftime, do you get to that? Do you take them? Because why are you keeping them in, especially after you mute?
What? Okay, but once you scored the touchdown, why even do it? Why even go through the motions? You scored the touchdown right before the half. Take it and go off. You already see the scores. I don't know why, I'm just saying, preparing for Tampa, Janae, Bucks take less. But the thing is, the Bucks ain't scoring major points either. Right. One time in the season, they scored over 30 points. We've done that multiple times. Yes, we were exposed yesterday. Yes, we did not play. But that does not happen. Haters will hate, but that does not happen. We definitely play to par of people. In the second quarter, we either take off or we start scoring points. At this moment, we were shut out in all assets. Like, nothing. Yeah. So I think everybody just calm down. It has not happened. Yeah. It's not like it's a constant thing.
It's like I told you to me a year, Janae. Let's be very honest. If y'all don't run the ball and y'all throw the ball more than you run, it's something with it. When Dak tries to put it on his shoulders and
what do? You got to shut down the running game.
I know, but that's the thing. But look, even with that, y'all didn't even really run it that often. I mean, what's his name? Pollard only had like 20 yards on the ground. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but
Like,
I think he got touches. I think they all got touches. You saw what we were doing on the ground.
look, y'all, nobody on y'all rushing game had over 20 yards. Okay, Zeke had the most carries, and he had 8 carries, and he only had 10 yards. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you're getting, like you said, you had a bunch of different guys running the ball, but you guys not being able to run to consistently run it and effectively, that changed the game. That really did.
But once you get behind three turnovers back to back to back, your mental, everything starts to go. You frustrated. I just think they just got to cool down. The greatest thing that could happen is that we got a game on Monday. So then Monday takes over. And now we got a full 7 days to get it together. I honestly think they've been preparing for Tampa from the beginning. I don't think that they ever thought, Hurts would get hurt. I think that they knew that once they lost that Jags game, it was kind of like complete. But we ended up getting close or whatever. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I just think that everybody calm down. Dak has 15 interceptions. Nah, man, we're not going to Cooper Rush. We're not doing it.
Yeah, you got to stick with your guy because Dak can do it. Just like in the end of the first half, Dak drove you guys down the field, and it made you wonder, okay, are they finally coming? Is this about to blow up? But it is to this point, though. The last 3 games, he's thrown like 3 pick sixes. Like, he's been starting to really make you wonder. And, everybody, and I'm going to let you address this. Everybody keeps calling your boy the Kirk Cousins with a little bit more press. I'm trying not to say that, but at the same time, Dak has been throwing some serious interceptions. Now he's been throwing
interceptions, but at the end of the day, it's not like the most in the NFL has ever happened.
It's tied for the most.
But you win. I mean, are you willing to sacrifice? That's why I said you win a Super Bowl and Dak throws 2 interceptions when you win the Super Bowl. Do you think I'm gonna care that he threw 2 picks?
Right.
No, I mean, it happens in a game when you have a quarterback that takes the risk that we do. You see the balls that he throws. He's inaccurate. He can throw a dart in the middle of a crowd. So the thing is, he does play risky, but that's the risk you take with a quarterback that's going to play risky. And at the end of the day, if I'm getting W's with interceptions, please hear from this fan first that I don't give a damn. I will take W's with interceptions any day as long as we can get the job done. Yes, it sucks when it happens. But if you play aggressive, this aggressive, I mean, why not? I mean, at the end of the day, if we're getting W's, but yesterday we got shut out. Washington got it.
Now, I don't want to start some Let's Talk Football drama, but your co-host, Ms. Katie Albertson, says he has the most with playing 4 less games.
Oh, man. See how she did me? But it's okay. I'm still okay with it. It's okay. I take interceptions with W's. As long as we're getting W's and them interceptions don't affect the outcome, y'all know it's wins and losses with me and Sean. Man. So,
absolutely.
If his team was struggling and scoring at the last minute, I'm going to support my team whether they throw 5, 15, 20, 50 interceptions. I'm going to support them.
Oh, I respect it. Absolutely.
Long as now, look.
Oh yeah. That's the X factor. But now look, at one point, I saw what's the name? 11 from heaven. I saw him down on one knee. What's he dealing with?
I don't know. Maybe maybe he's winded. I have no idea because he runs from one side of the field. If it runs to the other side, he catches you on the other side. Right. So I think maybe he was just tired. I don't know. They seemed like he was okay. He came back in and he definitely played good. So one player that we can shout out is Michael Parsons. He plays as good as you can go get. I mean, he's a great he's a great back. So I just feel like we got to settle down. We're going to be all right. Cowboy fans, don't worry. We're going to be all right. We're going to shock the world this year.
Here we go. One thing I will say before we get off of this is you guys, I hate to say this, but each time y'all come off a loss, y'all normally hit 2 or 3 wins right after that. So if that keeps going, it could happen. And I think it's very favorable.
Thanks for watching. If you like that clip, be sure to check out the other great content from the Let's Talk Football community. And as always, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when more great content like this becomes available.